Hey guys and gals, it is Monday. I think it's February 7th, something like that. Oh, I'm all dirty. I've been working on the wood stove. I can't see my watch. It's Monday something, February 7th, 8th, I don't know. And I was cleaning my wood stove out. It's about 45 degrees out, so I say shorts and t-shirt weather, why not? But a good day to pull the wood stove, let it cool down, and show you some maintenance on this blower. I have an insert, not a true wood stove, but an insert that fits into a fireplace. I know most of you know what that means, but for those of you that don't, I'll explain it. Just basically you take the legs off of a wood stove and you slide it into a fireplace. Now, what the problem with those is they're great for heat, but you have to have the blower running in order to push that heat off of that stove and out into the house. You'll get some radiant heat off the front of the stove, but not a whole lot, depending on how deep set it is back into your fireplace. Ours is pretty well the whole way into the fireplace. I'd like to get a new one, but that's a discussion I have to have with my wife, so you know. Anyways, it has a blower. It pushes air, cold air from the bottom of the floor out top of the wood stove. And as you can see, with 3 pets in the house, this blower can get quite filthy, full of fur, hair, dander, dust, and just wood stove dirt. So we've had this stove for about 12 years, 13 years, and we've replaced the motor once. And that was just about 5 years ago. So it lasted about, I would say, 7 years, 6-7 years, somewhere around there. So not bad for the motor that it is. I replaced the motor. The one that was on it was variable. It had a low and a high. It would kick on and off with the sensor. The one, I couldn't find one like that, so the one I ordered only has one setting. You plug it in, it just runs all the time. So anyways, that's not the point of this video. What I want to show you is how I clean this and how easy it can be to do this if you want to. What I generally do, first of all, is just take an air hose that I hooked up to the compressor and I just simply blow it out. I mean, it's going to get loud here, so don't mind the noise. But let me move my tools out of the way before I blow them off the table. And I just give her a good shot with the air compressor. You'll see how dirty this is. Got hair flying everywhere, and you can see that or not, but it's bad. Now, let that compressor go off. I've gotten most of it, put that right in there. I've gotten most of the dirt off the outside. As you can see, the years have not been kind to this. It's gotten some moisture on it. It's rusted. I need to sand it down and repaint it. I'm not too concerned with that. It doesn't affect the functionality of the blower or the wood stove at all. It's just cosmetic. Hold on a second. Okay, what I did off camera was I just took the little bolts, loosened those up that are right there. Little bolt there, little bolt there, and this slides off right there. Loosen these bolts up, not bolts, but nuts off of here. I can just take them off with my finger now. I figured I need to show you guys that. Loosen those all up. It's not that hard. Every blower is different, yet every blower is the same. I used to work on these as a career, so it's not real rocket science. If I can do it, you can do it. One of those types of things. Okay. And you take this heat shield off. We'll clean that up later. Make sure your little screw, your little bolts. I can't talk today. Your little nuts right here, nut covers are covered up, protected, so you're not blowing this all over the place. And there's your blower, okay? And what you have here is, this is your intake right here on both sides. You have intakes. And the old blower had a mesh screen over there that would catch a lot of the material. And that helps, yes and no. It clogs it up much faster. But what's good about that is it keeps all that dirt from going in here and mess up these beveled edges right here and getting all dirty. So what I usually do is I will take this blower and give a shot of air and get those turning really well and blow dirt out. I'll make sure I don't have any of my tools laying anywhere. Filming and talking at the same time doesn't seem difficult, but you lose your train of thought and you mess things up, and next thing you know, your tools are flying everywhere. So we're going to give this a shot here. See all that dirt coming out there? Sorry, that's probably really loud for you and annoying, but I want you to get the idea. Ah! Look at all that cat hair. I love my kittens, but daggone it. I already... Dirt all over my camera. I have already cleaned this blower once this year. What happens, of course, then the compressor turns on. You get these fans moving really well. You hear that? And you can clean those blades off that way. Okay, let that cool down a little bit, that compressor, so you hear me talk. Hair and dirt off my mouth. That feels great. Good stuff right there. Okay. How dirty is my face? I can't tell. I'm still pretty. That was a joke. Okay, we gotta clean the heat shield off. We'll blow it off here in a minute. I'll oil it, and then we're gonna call it a day. I'll take it back in the house and slide it back in. Wait for the compressor to turn off. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I'm trying to get out of this sun. All right, I got some 3-in-1 oil here, and I bought the kind with the little telescoping, not telescoping, but extended nozzle on it. I want to get oil. I don't know if you can see on this video, but there's a rod in there from the motor to this fan, and from the motor to the fan over here too, and I try to get oil in there to keep that lubricated. What I'll do, and I'll probably do it off camera because I'm not sure I can do it with one hand, is I will turn this up on its end and put some oil in there so it runs down and this way both ways and gets in there, and it'll lubricate that up. I'll also put some lubrication, some oil right in there on those connections where it spins, just to make sure everything's staying loosey-goosey and ready to go. That dust gave me a headache. Whew. So let's see if we can do this one-handed to start off. Again, it's not hard. You can see. This is just maintenance I do during the season. There we go. Get some glue in there. It's okay if it drips down on the plate. It's okay. Then I'll put some in here. Really, don't be stingy with it. You're not gonna hurt anything. You can spin it with your fingers, the fan. Get that oil down in there. Now this is the part I can't do by myself. Let me put you on a tripod here. But you can see how I have it here. And I'm just gonna reach in there, put some oil right on that spindle, and give it a little twirl. It's spinning pretty freely already. Then I'm going to invert it the other way, just so I can get the oil going down through here another direction. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, that's pretty much it for right now. That's 100% better. Well, 95% better. At the end of the season, so March, when the wood stove's done, I'll take a brush and really get in there and loosen up that dirt that's on those bevels in there, on those blades, But see, I got some off already. It's coming off there on my fingers. But for right now, I'm going to call that good. The fans are turning by themselves independently. Well, not independently, but they're turning really well. They're loose. I'm going to clean up this part over here, put it back together. I'm going to call it done. But yeah, don't be afraid to do this. It's not hard at all. And if you're afraid of the, sometimes you have to pull apart the wires right here. Just clip them. Use little clips to tell you which one is on the bottom. You know, use a blue clip here or paint it with a marker and tell yourself blue is the bottom, or whatever you got to do. It's not hard. So, and without this blower also, I can't have a big fire in that firebox because that heat just builds up, and it'll end up warping things in my fireplace without that heat getting blown out. So, I think most of the cold weather is gone for West Virginia right now, but we've got a few nights that are going to be in the 20s and days in the 30s, but I'm not worried about that. This witch will take care of it. So I'm done. I'm going to put this back together the way you saw me take it apart. I'm going to slap it back into the wood stove, clean out the firebox, and call it a day. So get those wood stoves taken care of. Pull your blowers out if you have them. Blow them out, clean them up, oil them, and they should last you a long time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.